Hey, I'm Ben,
And I'm Tom.
and we will be answering evaluation question 3 today. What have you learned from your audience feedback?
Matthew Shipley said, "It's quite confusing. I don't know what's happening."
Basically, that the whole point of the teaser trailer is that you're not supposed to show off the whole plot. So I tried to make it quite mysterious by splicing together different shots from different parts of the movie, such as the action compilation at the end. So basically, yeah, it might be confusing, Matt, but that's the way it's supposed to be.
Adam Holding said, "There is a spelling mistake at the end. Seek the uncound."
Well, yeah, I realised that after I posted it, so I'm actually working on that right now. I've got to re-upload it in a new resolution, and I've got to correct that spelling mistake.
Adam Wilkes said, "The Gladiator Productions picture near the start looks a bit unnatural."
Yeah, I've heard that before. It's quite tough when you're making a production logo for your company because Gladiator Productions doesn't really fit in with the sci-fi sort of feel that I'm going for with my teaser trailer, but basically I still wanted to use the same logo from the first year because I did that whole thing in Photoshop, and I think it looks quite good, so I decided to stick with it.
Lucas Ingram said, "It works pretty well. I like the variety of shots used." So,
Yeah,
good
again,
point. Good point.
thank you.
Ed Williams said, "The film teaser was great, but I noticed the background music skipped at one point."
Yeah, it helped splicing together different parts of a soundtrack in the background of my video because basically it avoids copyright claims from YouTube if you splice together different parts. The film teaser was great. That's the background. Yeah,
It's just editing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, when you've got to try and fit in the right parts of the soundtrack with the trailer, and by that point in the video, it was hard to choose a good point in the soundtrack to do it with.
Yeah, it's just extension, isn't it, onto the
Yeah,
film, yeah.
I took Ed's criticism, and basically I went back over the video. I tried my best to smooth it out, and I'll try and upload it again and see if I can change it a bit.
Callum Ken said, "I like the combat scenes. There was a good amount of shots used."
Yeah, again, like Lucas said, I did try and take from my shot list and go for it, but even then, some people have said, this shot doesn't look too good. This shot, you could try a different angle. So I went back over my files on Final Cut Pro, and it's tough, really. You've got to try and pick the right angles and shots. Luckily I had quite a few takes, but a lot of them were failed takes, so I had one or two to pick from for each different scene, and I went with what I thought was the best.
Matt Cook said, "I thought some scenes such as the shelter scene didn't add to the trailer."
Yeah, that was early on. That feedback was early, so I had time to change the video by then. I went back to the video, and you might see on the blog on earlier posts actually, I stated that I removed quite a few unnecessary shots to cut down the running time to fit a teaser trailer. And yeah, that actually helped a lot actually, taking out that one scene. Thanks, Matt.
And finally, Josh Day said, "The text works quite well. I like the way you switch the text to video form."
Oh, Josh is on about transitions from text to different scenes. I think I used a fade, something like that. But yeah, again, from audience feedback from Josh, it actually helped reading that because it made me compare all the different types of transitions from text to video, from scene to scene, and yeah, it actually helped quite a lot. Thanks.
Alright.
Yeah, we're about done. That's evaluation question 3. Thank you.